hello, and welcome to another replay here. We're on the ranked ladder. This was on the verge of becoming diamond, so the tail end of platinum, if you have to give it the ranking here. And it looks like we have a very playable hand. Unfortunately, you'll see we're going first, so this is a little bit better of going second hand. But yes, let's go ahead and do the card by card and enjoy this. So we have a Murakumo, a Nibiru, an Aramasa, Fuelos, and Ash Blossom. 3 hand traps going second, very powerful. Only one, starter going first, so that is somewhat vulnerable here. And then opponents on 55 in deck, 5 in hands. That is a 60 card deck. Very scary. Rocking the K9 setup over here. So we have to commit. We are going to Aramasa into the Habakiri. No Droll and Lockbird, which is just incredible. So we're going to get our 1-card starter here. Saji into the Ritual summon from hand. Bring out the Murakumo. We're going to use the Night Sword and the Kusanagi from deck. Kusanagi will add back the Ritual Night Sword Chainlink 2. This will go ahead and summon itself out. Now, we have chosen to normal summon, so you will see, right, we cannot go for the patchy line here, which is totally fine. But because of that, we are going to continue with the ritual plays here, right? We're going to use the second effect to summon from deck, bringing out the Futsu. Incredible. Murakumo, trigger to search and summon. Grab the trap, summon the Murakumo. Trap very well could have been prayers here. Dugaris to draw 2. Extra impermanence, not bad at all. Murakumo could have stayed on the field as well, but there is the IP. Because Murakumo staying on field, a little bit safer for the prayers. That way we have, one of these, or not prayers, the purification. It's nice to have 2 of the larger reptiles on the field, so this thing is always live. So, first action here, normal summon Aluber. Now, this is a normal summon, to use a monster. So I'm like, okay, they've used their normal summon. Let's go ahead and try to stop this. Whoa, super poly. Very powerful card. No player can respond to it. So it will go ahead and use the Aluber and the Futsu. Wow, for the Quaritis. Imperm fizzles, and Aluber grabs Branded Fusion. How fierce. Now they are going into the Ketu line here. Very scary. We're going to let that resolve here. We want to save Ash for the Rahu. So they are bringing out a Gulamel, which is a really good sign for us here. It means that they haven't done their other play, so our Nibiru is going to be very beneficial. So Tragedy will go ahead and search the Quem for them, it looks like. And Urgula will choose to set and pop, which is incredible because now we have our trap live. So we can use our Ash on the Rahu as intended. Gotta cut them off of that card. We do not want more Dracotail names hitting the graveyard. And they do have a thrust. How scary. Into a Grass Looks Greener. What an insane card. But you're noticing, look what's getting sent to the graveyard. Not a ton of crazy cards here. Lots of branded openings. That's protection. Yes, they're going to choose to pop, but this is incredible, right? They have now chosen to target our IP Masquerena with their Gulamel to destroy it. They're using, what, a 5-mana to set, it looks like? Yeah, 5-mana was used. Oh, no. Urgula is trying to add back 5-mana to the hand. Dracotail name is triggering, therefore Gulamel can use its effect to target. But that's exactly what we wanted because now, because our trap effect is live, we are using it because it lets us tribute a monster. So we can dodge this targeted destruction. We're going to lose the monster anyways, right? IP can't summon because we don't have another monster to link summon. So because IP is marked for destruction, or it's been targeted, right? We are going to use this purification here to essentially dodge this destruction and also get to summon back from the graveyard, which is incredible. And yes, they have not used their branded fusion, so we're still going to continue to recover off of this Futsu. Here we go, branded fusion. They use the Albaz plus the Phyrexial. Yep, they're trying to set up some Dracotail spells and traps here. They get their Albion, which is just going to guarantee more follow-up here, right? Every time they summon, we're going to use this Futsu. So Futsu is going to choose. Now, we have to be very careful here, right? We know that they have access to their Mirror Jade. And so that is a banish. And the worst thing they can banish, right, as a pure Mitsurugi player is banishing our Kusanagi, because this is our way of recovering banished cards. So we need to hold this in graveyard as long as possible. And we are going to use our Futsu here to first bring back our Saji. As you'll notice, we never got Prayers access here. So Saji's going to go ahead and help us climb into that Prayers. Look at our Nibiru counter too. It's ticking up here. So they are going to play into it guaranteed. Albion will be the last one. Gotta be careful with your triggers there. We don't want them to think that we have the Nibiru, unless they're obviously already thinking about it. Okay, so this is great. They've summoned again. So they're going to use Lubellion to attempt to fusion summon. We can chain and use Futsu to bring back from our graveyard, which is very nice. We're getting more stuff on the field. And then, of course, we're going to use our Saji because it was summoned. And then look at this. They are going Femina as well. So they are going to special summon with the Femina and then special summon with the Lubellion. So it's Femina, then Saji, then Futsu, then this Lubellion. So let's resolve the chain link. They are Femina here, using these two fusion monsters to bring out a Chaos, or Chaos. Saji will grab our Prayers, incredible follow-up. Futsu will bring back our Amasa, which again is just another name that we can get a search from. And then they are using the Albaz plus a fusion for the Mirror Jade. Yep, as we expected, right? We need to play around our Mirror Jade getting banished here. Now this is really great, right? They use their Chaos trigger effect to target. Notably, they did not target the two little guys. So because we have one of the little guys who's not going to get destroyed, he can use his effect. It says if another reptile monsters, plural, would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can tribute this card instead. So really incredible. We're going to use this Saji to protect off of this Chaos here. Now we are using the Futsu as chain link 2. We have targeted the Murakumo. We do want to board wipe here. They've done a full commitment. All of their resources are into the board now, so we do want to destroy their monsters. Of course, they do have ways to protect, but we need to start threatening this board here. So we will choose to use our Amasa as chain link 3 as just a way to search, right? Get more follow-up here. So we have the Wosu, right? Other ways to out their board. Murakumo comes back, and then they try to destroy Saji for tribute to protect. Murakumo attempt to destroy. They panic and chain Mirror Jade, which sets a thing. Now we are going to negate the Mirror Jade. They will then choose to use the Quaritis and send all of our attack points to 0. So we can at least prevent the banish effect. And then they are going to protect with their branded opening. They have 2 more remaining in the graveyard here. So ample protection on theirs and my turn. We do have the Nibiru, though, and we have 2 guys who have not used their tribute effects, which is just insane. Now, they will use their Mirror Jade, Quaritis, and then we will use our guys. So everybody's getting follow-up off of this. This is crazy. So, yep, Murakumo comes back. Futsu comes back. And this is terrific because now, if they choose to Quaritis summon, we just follow up even more. So they're going to choose to use the Albaz, no effect. Destroy all of our guys in the end phase during with Mirror Jade. Now they can use their Gulamel, add back with Cartesia, but again, this is going back to our turn. So they're going to choose to set a Retribution, which is a special summon negate. They have the fusions in graveyard to use it. We do not get a draw, but that's totally fine. We've done plenty of searching on the opponent's turn. So now we need to bait out this special summon negate. So there we go. Special summon negate baited. They'll shuffle back. Negate our special summon. So we will use our second, more powerful special summon ability. And summon from deck here. We still do have to worry about the horn. The Dracotail horn that they have set here. And their Gulamel. So 2 known negates. They have an Albaz. And that's about it. So we will use this to threaten their board. They're going to horn it back. Incredible. Totally fine. We're going to make them pay the Mitsurugi cost. Discard their Cartesia. That's right, so we did know all cards in hand. So they are shuffling back. Now they have one unknown. A little scary, but not the end of the world. Okay, so we will go ahead and just destroy the Nib token because they remember they had that extra opening. Still one more in graveyard. Might not matter, though. So this is cool. This is the Lamia coming up here in the grind game. Now we can use the Aramasa and the Lamia from deck to summon out Murakumo from hand. We will go ahead and use the Aramasa to search out a Haba. We'll then go ahead and this was crazy because we were really running low on time here. Now we chose to get rid of their Gulamel by using our Wosu. We're locked into reptiles, but who cares? And this is terrific because now we can use the Murakumo. Prayers, just incredible. I just choose to summon back, and then that way I can Murakumo for game here. Yeah, literally with 0 time. It was stressful, but I was not dropping this game. Heck no. And there you go. That is a fantastic replay. Wacky decks here. And yeah, hope you enjoyed. Peace.